Hi everyone, it's Kelly. Excuse the video shot of my hands, but you'll understand why, because this is a haul video where I'm going to show you all of the beautiful stones I got for my birthday yesterday. I went to Beys Rock Shop that's in Pennsylvania, and I'll tell you about the store as I show you the stones. You can see here I have some purple dye on my fingernails. I've been dyeing my hair purple as it's been coming in, and I'm sure you saw that on my last video. Anyway, so here we go. One of my favorite things I've got there was some lepidolite. So I had got myself some lepidolite before. I had a lepidolite heart, which I ended up giving to my sister, and several lepidolite pieces, a couple of which I've given away, and one I wrapped for somebody and gave away. So I didn't have much lepidolite left, and I wanted to get some. So I found this piece individually, which I purchased, and I picked it because it has tourmaline in it. So we can zoom in and we can see there's tourmaline there. And let me show you the other side. There's a lot of tourmaline in there. I mean, this is a fair amount of tourmaline. So it's a pretty nice, unique piece. So I got this, and then because most of my lepidolite has been given away, I also picked up a small bag of lepidolite pieces from Brazil for $8. So that's what I like about this store, is you can get, you know, some things in bulk for less money. A lot of places you go, they sell like the individual stones for $1 or $2, but here I'm getting like 20 stones for $8 or something. So that's nice. Oops. And with these stones, let me zoom back out. There, you can see. They're pretty easy to wrap and make little pendants out of. I'm also thinking about if I can possibly maybe make a bracelet or something like that out of them. But I do like to make jewelry. But in the meantime, I'll just probably keep them in a bowl or something. So, yep, I got about, I would say probably at least 20 lepidolite stones here. And what I like too, let me show you, there's a lot of variety in them. We go from light to dark. So all different shades and varieties. So something for everyone if they want to pick out to make a pendant. So like those. So I got those lepidolite stones. And if I'm not saying that right, let me know in the comments. Next, I love lapis, but a bag of lapis would be way too expensive. But I did find two gorgeous little lapis pieces from Afghanistan, and these are them, and I'm hoping to wrap these and make pendants out of these. So two gorgeous lapis pieces. Next is I found a unique piece of fluorite. At least I thought so. Most of my fluorite I like to get has both purple and green in it. This one is very light. I usually like to get them with darker purple and green in it, but I just really liked how this shows up like a rainbow. It's a little hard to see. Hopefully you guys can see it. So I picked out that little piece of fluorite. A lot of the individual stones are just a couple dollars. You know, you go into the bins and you pick them out and you try to find one you like. So here's another group of stones. I picked out 3 banded carnelians that I liked. So let me show you them. These are going to be a little big for jewelry making. These I might just put in a bowl and display them. I just really liked how striped and how gemmy they look. They just look so gorgeous. I mean, look at all that gorgeous striping. And this one, I don't know, something about the modeling of it. Let me zoom in, show you some of that striping. If you're really into rocks, you're going to love this video. If you're not, this is not going to be a video for you. It's going to bore you to tears, but I would personally love to sit down and watch a video like this, so I'm making it, and hopefully some of you guys will like it, because I just love beautiful stones and nature. And this is the last one. So again, this is banded carnelian from Madagascar. This one has a little bit of the polishing putty left on it, so I'm going to clean this, find a way to like clean it a little bit, and then it'll look perfect like the others. So that's the carnelian. Next is, oh, I got another piece of lapis. I didn't realize. So I got 3 pieces of lapis. I'll put this with the other one. I thought this was sodalite. And it might have been in the sodalite bin. Let me, oh, I zoomed in. Let me zoom back out. I thought this was a chunk of sodalite. It was only like $1. But it's written as lapis. On the pouch. So I guess this is lapis. I will put it with my other lapis. There it goes. All right. I found 3 pieces of apatite from Brazil that I really liked in the bins. Like, these are just like the, you know, the rock bins where they're $1, but you can't really tell, but they're a real blue-green shade. And these 3 are particularly pretty. There you can sort of see. And I thought these were in shapes that I could wrap as well. So 3 pieces of apatite. And next, they had some really nice pieces, like shaped, like I can't say it right now, but they were more expensive. Like, they wanted like $10 each for those. So I just basically looked in the bins with the different stones and picked out ones that were $1 or $2 that were in shapes I could wrap, that weren't the cacabons. I don't know why I can't say that word now. This is a piece of fancy jasper from India. I love jasper and agates. I love their unique patterns and banding. So I'm going to show you, actually, the next thing I'm going to show you is ocean jasper. A bag of ocean jasper I paid 20 bucks for, which is like a lot for, like, I don't know, for me, a bag of rocks. But wait until you see these rocks. Look at that. I have like, and in the bag there may be 20 of them. So it really only came out to like $1 a rock. These are so gorgeous. This is on double the magnification now. Let me put it back to regular magnification there. That way, if I hold them close, you know, this one's not that much to write home on. But I mean, this one, that is so cool. Cool. I'm not going to show all of them because, like I said, I have 20 of them. But look at the patterns in that. I can't wait to wrap that. And this is something where I'm just going to do a very minimal wrap on it, so you can really highlight and see all the beautiful patterns in the stone. Yeah. And I'm just, you know, basically this is what I'm doing because I don't have like the energy to like do stuff for more than like 30 minutes at a time. So I'm finding things that I can do that hopefully I can make money from, that I can just do and then take my break and then do some more, you know. So I'm trying to see if maybe I can sell some of my crafts, like my wire wrap jewelry and other jewelry I make. I also make stuff with polymer clay. Which I'll show you guys on the video sometime. I make some like gorgeous night lights. I make rings, if I do say so myself. I like the stuff I make of polymer clay. I paint watercolor as well, which is okay, but I really like my polymer clay stuff. I've really gotten quite good at making the canes. So yeah, I'm really loving a lot of these ocean jaspers. And let me see, how many did I get? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So I got 13 for about $20. It was 20% off, so it came down to like, yeah, a little under $20. Okay, so next, what is, oh, labradorite. I have labradorite heart I gave my husband. I'm always giving away my stones, which is why then I got to go and buy another one. So I don't really have any pieces of labradorite now. So I just got this one little piece of labradorite from the stone box. But the labradorite heart that my husband has, I'll leave this here while I get out the next stone. He has the labradorite heart just on his desk downstairs, so it's not like it's far from home. And I gave my other labradorite heart to my my stepson Alex. So my two men, they just seemed like, you know, a manly stone, and I wanted them both to know that I love them. And they both have them on their desk, I think. I think Alex does too. This is ruby in zozite from Tanzania, and this was just a single specimen again I picked out. It looked really cool. So I'm not sure if I'll wrap this or I'll just put this with some of my other stones. I have some other ruby. It's not this pretty. I mean, this is really a nice color ruby in this stone here. So that's nice. I know I have got a lot of stuff. Here is a piece of ocean jasper I got that I am not sure if I will wrap or not. But in here, you see there's some druzy there. That was just, I just could not pass this piece up when I saw it in the bin. Again, this was one of the pieces just sitting in the bin with all the other jasper, but it was unique in that it has this druzy in here. So I picked that one out. Next will be another bag. This is African turquoise. And this bag of African turquoise came to about $15. So it was 18 minus 20%. So whatever that is. And that's about half the bag of it there. It's really, really pretty. So I know I'll be able to take at least several of the pieces. Like this piece right here is gorgeous, and wrap that. So, but if you guys have ideas for some of these stones, let me know in the comments. I would love to hear ideas for other things just besides wrapping them. Now let me show you this. I splurged. This was $17 on this bowl. This bowl is, I will pick out some of these stones and put them in this bowl, and this will be next to my bed. So this, I think, is an onyx bowl, they called it. I just love the patterns in it. A lot of the bowls you see are very plain, and this one had just so many gorgeous patterns. So moving that aside, we are getting close to the end, guys. We haven't seen my big purchase yet. This is a piece of petrified wood I picked out from the bins. Just a plain piece of petrified wood that looked a little different. It has a little different coloring on the back there. Like, it looks like it had a little, almost like a little amber there. That's the one thing I didn't get. They had a bag of amber, but it was like $40 or something like that. And so I just wanted to get a little amber, but I couldn't find any. So I didn't get any amber. These two pieces are infinite. I just picked these out of the bin. I wanted one with a lot of markings, and I wanted one that was as yellow as I could find it. I have a piece of infinite here that's more white. So I wanted a couple pieces that look different. I'll probably just put the 3 pieces of infinite, you know, together, sitting out somewhere near where I meditate or something. I heard it's good for meditation. Next, I got a bag of fancy jasper. This was $6, and again, minus everything I got was minus 20%. So the first bag that was $8 was also minus 20%. So these are just fancy jaspers from India, but many of them are pretty enough that you could use them in jewelry. That's what I love about jaspers and agates, although I didn't get any agates on this trip. I do have a bunch of agates here, is their banding. I love it where they have, you know, all the unique banding and coloring and all of that, like that. Look at that. That is cool. Here's some nice stripes on this one. I'm just pulling out a few. So, yep, there's a bag of jasper. I don't know if they have the bags of stones. So this store is called Beys Rock Shop. And the last time I went there was about 8 years ago. Let me put a stone or two here while I'm talking, so you're not looking at just a blank thing. So the last time I went there was about 8 years ago. Here's a piece of calcite I got for $3. Calcite's really inexpensive, but sometimes I just wanted to get a few of the different colors. I think I have red and orange, so I got green and blue calcite chunks. They were really inexpensive. Also, I've got this serpentine. It was on clearance with the drill hole in it. I think it was $2. And this big hunk of rose quartz for inexpensive as well. I think like $5. So those are all the basic stones that I got like out of the bins and that were more inexpensive, except for this one was $10. All those other stones were basically in like the $2 bins and stuff that I showed you, except for the bags where I got like the bags of stones. I think the cheapest bag was $6 or $8 and the most expensive was like $20. So that's that. Now I got a few pieces that were expensive, I got 2 stones that were $20 each. Let me show you them. They were just so unique. I never saw malachite this color. And it's because it has this chrysocolla in it, which is, they said, like copper, which is why you get these really bright turquoises. And I just thought this was so gorgeous. I wish it was smaller because it's too big to really put around your neck probably. But look at these markings. So these are more expensive stones. They come from Africa. And so these were $20 each. I got 2 of them because I couldn't decide. But it's good because it's good to have 2. That way they won't be lonely, right? That's the one. So it's chrysocolla and malachite from Congo, Africa. And here is the other piece. The other piece is like flatter and it's like a triangle. And this one I might be able to wrap. So you can see $21, but I got 20% off. So about a little less than $20. So this one, I really love this side. I just love chaos and like that. When I paint my watercolor, this is the kind of effects I like to make. I like to make like things that look like this, that look like random and just gorgeous color interacting with each other. And that's what I love about watercolor. I might actually use this as something to make a watercolor from, you know what I mean? Like an example. So that's just absolutely gorgeous. So those are the 2 expensive stones I got, but not the most expensive stone I got. Last but not least, My favorite stone for many years has been kunzite. Just the vibration of it, not the look of it. And I have several pieces of kunzite that's not very nice. Like, they're just not polished, and they're small, and they're not real pink, because kunzite's expensive. And so even a small piece that is not that pink and not polished might run you $30, $20, you know, except if it's the really poor quality stuff. You can get a hunk of the really poor quality stuff that looks practically white for like $10. But anyway, they had this piece there, and I just fell in love. It was between this and the smaller one, and I only wish I got the smaller one because it would be easier to wrap and to, you know, make a piece of jewelry out of. But I am thinking about taking this piece to a jeweler and seeing if I can get like maybe 2 stones made out of it so that I can wear it. It is like, I don't know if I can show you. It's just gorgeous. And it has like some really nice qualities. And I think like in this area here, I could pull out like a really gorgeous section. Anyway, there's enough of it here. And it's gorgeous. And I'm not going to say what I spent for it. Oop, I think the price is there. Oh my God, minus 20%. But this was my main birthday gift. My husband bought me this for my birthday. So this is the most expensive stone I have ever bought in my life. Except for maybe like in jewelry. Like my engagement ring was more expensive. But yeah. So I think this will probably be in the bowl next to my bed for a while. And then I'm going to figure out if there's some way that I can wear it or have it on my person. So here's this gorgeous piece of kunzite. So that is the haul, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. And I probably would have spilled the beans about the price anyway, even if the tag wasn't there. So I'm not feeling weird about that. I can't keep secrets. So anyway, I love you guys so much. I hope you enjoyed that, especially if you don't have rock shops near you. Beys Rock Shop is spelled B-E-Y-S. You can Google them. They do have an online shop where they have about 10% of what they have in store. But literally their store is like several warehouses long. So their website still has a ton of stuff. And I've ordered from their website before, and they will honor the discounts. They have a discount on their website that says something like 10% if you buy more than 50. But if you buy more than like, I forget how much, I think $200, because he said if I bought that piece of kunzite, that would put me over. That one piece put me in a 20% discount. So you can get a 20% discount, I think, with an order of 200 or more, but don't quote me on that. I do not work for them. This is not, they did not give me anything for this. I'm not sponsoring them, but they're a nice family business. And they have great products, and I think their prices are good, and they're very honest, and all of their stones are real. You don't have to worry about getting bad stuff. So love you all. Heart. Let me see. I'll zoom out. See if you can see it. Heart. Oh well. Mwah! Bye.